Ready?
Yep.
Welcome back, Bulletproof Ballers, to the Bulletproof Ballers podcast. We haven't done one of these since we left England, Switzerland, respectively, and we've been out in Vanuatu for the last month. I've been travelling. I went to Dubai, Australia as well on the way. And now we're just going to give a bit of an update on what's actually happened in that period of time, because a lot of things have happened, and why we're now going back, and what does the future actually look like in terms of where Bulletproof Ballers is going, what the vision looks like now, what content's going to be coming out for you guys. So, Kadeem, what are we saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Great to be here again as well on the podcast. I think we just start out with why we actually got out here and what we essentially got done here, right? So we got out here, you 2 weeks earlier than me, right? I came 2 weeks after, and we had that plan anyways, in the sense of, okay, we want to, be together again. I live in Switzerland, you live in England. We knew, okay, we have to be together again, get the content going, the collabs, really push this message out there to the football world. We also had the realization that it needs to be more football focused, since we're like footballers and we really want to make sure, okay, the football world gets this message. And Vanuatu was a good option because we had our mentor Keeks here as well, right? And it's like, okay, if you're around someone that has coach world class teams, right, athletically, you're going to learn so much more to what we've already had before, and we've been able to develop ourselves a lot, I would say so, right? Like you say, like it's always, when you come together with your mentor Keegan, it's always for expansion, right? Like the world's ever expanding, so you have to expand with it or you start contracting. So the reason that we come here, and again, in just a short period of time, like some things have gone wrong. I got a little ill, I got a cut here and there. Like Vanuatu, when you go across the other side of the world, they got some stuff that you're not used to back in the English terrains and stuff. So it's all good, but you still have this open up of the mind. Okay, training with Keeks, what does the training system look like? Okay, us two come together, what does our future content look like? Where does the future of the business look like? What should we do inside for the clients that are actually working with us? Yeah, those are the questions we came to really answer here really clearly in during this period, right? It's only been a couple of weeks, but the amount of stuff you can get done in a short amount of time if you actually focus on what's most important. And I think we've done that really, like in the sense of, okay, we're now almost finished creating the full educational course for all of the Bulletproof Ballers members, right? To make sure, okay, this is really a lifetime thing where they come in, and no matter when they leave or no matter what they're going to do within their life after that, they have this knowledge on their way, right? And it goes really into everything we've learned so far, and essentially allowed us as well to create Bulletproof Ballers, right? It goes into 3 different things that if you're on this channel right now, you're gonna have seen some videos already on these topics: bulletproof body, bulletproof health, bulletproof mind. We're gonna drop much more of that in the future, to make sure everyone watching really gets this as well. But obviously for our clients, we want to have them understand this step by step and in a lot of detail, really, so they can get better results essentially. So that's one of the main things we've gotten done here. And then in terms of content, maybe you can touch on that a little bit as well, with the YouTube videos, the reels, and going more into that football specific stuff. I think that's been a big
there's a slight bit of a shift. Obviously, like we're saying, we're going more in the directions of footballers, but like if people come to us wanting to be helped with whatever issue it is, and you don't play football, like it's not like we're going to be like, bug off. Like that's not like what we're going to do. But what we are going to do is like change the footballing world for the better. Like we're working with some professional footballers now, especially like top 5 clubs in the world, and we see that this stuff isn't looking good for what we've got going in the rehab and performance space. So it's like, okay, how do we make the biggest change and impact on the world? Is it going to be through 60-second videos where people get a hit of dopamine and then go off? Probably not, right? Like it's cool and it gets you awareness and people find you because of it, and we've been able to do marvelous stuff with it. But there's a next level to it. There's a level of this kind of stuff, making sure that we do a podcast every single week, making sure that we're getting YouTube videos out on my channel, on your channel, on the collective channel, showing exactly what we are doing to help ourselves, to help our clients, what our training looks like, what their training looks like, what their health looks like, what our health looks like, what their mind looks like, what our mind looks like.
Yeah.
So that's the real direction we want to take it, and really influence and leave a ripple effect on the next generation of footballers.
Yeah, like one amazing example of, you know, the footballers we want to create is probably Cristiano Ronaldo, right?
100%.
Amazing longevity, and we talked about it in a podcast with Keeks as well.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to see that he scored more goals after 30 than he did before 30, right?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, what a stat. And that's really the goal. Like, the longer you can play and have fun, like, he's still enjoying it. He's so hungry for the game.
Yeah.
That's why he's putting in the work, and he's able to enjoy it because he's not struggling with injuries over and over and over again, because he nails down everything, right?
Yeah.
He makes the sacrifices maybe to invest more time in the recovery rather than making the sacrifices with small little injuries here and there.
Exactly. He was the original Bulletproof Baller.
Yeah.
He scored more goals after 30 than before 30. Like, it's nuts, and people don't have, like, that's a complete paradigm shift. It's like when someone first ran a 4-minute mile. It's like Ronaldo is now that guy that has scored more goals after 30 than before 30. It's now like in your head, if I asked you, like, okay, what kind of average age do you think footballers retire at? People would probably say like 30-ish, around there. Yeah. But to us, and like, you kind of hit your peak when you're 30 as a male. Like, I'm gonna be freaking rolling when I'm 30 years old. Yeah. Like, I'm only 24. Like, I got 6 years. Like, you see me at 30. Like, I'm gonna be jumping higher than Ronaldo. Like, maybe not. We'll see. We'll try. We'll try.
100%. You aim high.
Yeah. But that's the thing of, like, how do you create the next generation of footballers, what we like to call the Bulletproof Baller, and like Ronaldo embodies all of it. It's not just the training, it's not just the health, it's not just the mindset, it's everything culminated into one, and it's a consistent journey, and you become a Bulletproof Baller when you choose to be one, but you really have to dedicate your life to it and really keep growing, because it's an infinite game.
Yeah, and it requires different aspects for different people, right? So that's why it's great to have a system, a puzzle that, you know, okay, this piece of the puzzle is missing, let's fill that in, and then the puzzle's complete. Or this piece of the puzzle is missing, let's fill that in, and the puzzle of that Bulletproof Baller is complete. And that's what we want to provide you with as well, that you get sparks here and there, and like, oh, okay, this is what I might have been missing, right? Even though it seems like not even related to the issue you've been struggling with, it might be the root cause. And if people look at Ronaldo and just try and emulate what he's doing, okay, I want to jump high, I want to be explosive, you know, that could go into the wrong direction as well, right? It's what we see nowadays. Okay, people want to get more explosive, they want to jump higher, but then they're not able to handle the force, right? And that's why, okay, becoming a Bulletproof Baller is not just, we want to become more explosive, we want to be able to run faster and jump higher, but we also want to be able to absorb those forces, right? And keep our body healthy. The longevity aspect, again, is a big thing. And if young people can already realize that now, we see that they're hungry, right? They're reaching out to us, asking questions. I have this, like, what can I do? And even professionals now start to realize, okay, well, what I might have been told from my physios at the club, it's not wrong, but there might be more, right? There is more. Right, why is this guy not struggling and I'm struggling? Yeah,
it's funny you said that, actually, because we have worked with professional footballers quite a bit before, but it's like, since we did make this shift to the Bulletproof Baller brand, it has been a lot more coming to us and seeing, okay, like, this is actually, so it's cool to be able to make those ripple effects, and we know the stuff, like, works. So you guys might be seeing some of them in the next few months going, wow, this completely transformed my life, and then they get onto $1 million contracts or whatever, and then we're rolling from there. Like, if we make even an impact on one of those people's lives and their career completely changes because of the system that we use, that then makes Bulletproof Ballers the next thing, and it really pops off. And we have some other interesting opportunities for young footballers as well, with connections that we made here in Vanuatu. So there's a lot of interesting stuff that has happened, developed over the last few weeks. Like, it's been kind of mental.
Yeah, and it's I'm just grateful to be on the journey, because this is, like, we know, like, we're footballers ourselves. It is the beautiful game. we have the heart for football, right? Like just watching Barcelona highlights this morning, like it's a beautiful game, right? It's like the emotions and you want to be able to enjoy it really, and it's taken away from so many people just because of a lack of knowledge really. It all comes down to knowledge, right? And the knowledge is what we're trying to share with you, that we've acquired through different mentors, through investing a lot ourselves as well. Right, it's a big aspect of it. I mean,
traveling over the other side of the world isn't cheap.
yeah, absolutely. But it's always
an investment. You have to think about the investment.
Yeah, we're not spending the money, we're investing it, right? And if we go and buy the healthy food that is more expensive, it's an investment for our body, for our health, right? And that's what we want to achieve with the Bulletproof Ballers program as well, right? It has to be seen as an investment. Cool, you might have an injury right now that needs to be sorted, but it really does continue after that, right?
Yeah, you're gonna go on. Life changes.
It's 100%.
Like if someone came in and dedicated like 6 months to it, or however long they stayed in, their entire life would change for the rest of their life.
Yeah,
in a better way. Like
we've seen
there's no doubts.
100%, and yeah, like it is a beautiful thing. It is a freaking beautiful thing, and
we're only going to get more efficient with that. More efficient. Like we just put the course in there.
That's the thing.
Then it's like, okay, what's the next thing? It's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. Yeah. So what is on the horizons? What is next in your mind? Where do we go from here? We're leaving Vanuatu. I'm leaving in 2 days.
Yeah.
You're leaving in a week.
Yeah.
What's next? Will we ever see each other again?
What kind of question is that? Of course, we're gonna see each other again, and we're gonna make sure we keep this content rolling, right? Most importantly, and make sure nothing interrupts our mission, okay? And next, really short future, I'd say this summer, right? Summertime is here again. England summer, Switzerland summer. Football outside, you're able to enjoy the game. We're definitely gonna, look at having events or like really pumping out the content, making sure that people can get involved with that as well. It's really a movement that we're creating here. And like I'm just honestly excited to go back to playing football like consistently, and like in the summertime with friends, and you know, meeting up with you again, and with the other boys, with the whole team, Bulletproof Ballers, right? We're now a team, and every single person in our team, they know football, right? They've been through these injuries themselves, and it's so much energy behind it, and I'm really grateful for that as well, because we can only do this what we're doing with a team, and it's amazing to have this amazing team with us to be able to put this message out there, right? So I'm looking 100%. Forward to meeting up with the team, with the boys, get some good stuff going there.
And then content side of stuff, like we'll push it heavy. Like we're dedicating to putting out more long form, more podcasts, more test like story kind of stuff as well, of like the clients that have actually been through our things, like laying out their entire story for you guys, so you can actually see, oh, this is what it looks like. Like the actual case. Someone comes in for 6 months, they do the entire journey. This is exactly what they've done at every single stage, and they went from like, for example, we've had one guy, Charlie, come in, he done 6 months. He went from dislocating his knee multiple times and not being able to play, like being super scared, to now, just for example, squatting 70 kg arse to grass for multiple reps, and then scoring, I don't know the exact amount of goals, it was like something nuts. Like it was like 2 goals a game or something. It was like so nuts, and he's like in semi-pro level, like he's definitely going to get scouted at some point, and it's the program's just changed his life, so showing his entire journey of that is going to be cool. And inspiring people, no matter where they're at, what situation they're in, there is always a step to take. As long as you're taking one step towards your goal every day, you're moving into the right direction. Right, that's all we want you to encourage, want you to realize really, because for us, all it took, it sounds little, all it took was a YouTube video that we initially saw, right? Ben Patrick, okay, this guy gives us some hope. And then from there it starts to ripple, it starts to build up, and you can't really know where you're gonna be in a year, in 2 years, if you have that vision in your mind, if you're hungry for those goals, and you believe in it, and you dream big, you're not afraid of that. That's really it. Like there's so much I want to share, but I feel like this is a good little pot here to get the message out again. We're back rolling.
on this channel, on our private channels as well. Educate yourself. Binge watch the content, really. The content that helps you to move into the right direction.
Yeah.
And ask us any questions, right? Suggest us topics you want to see as well. Things you're confused about, right? So we can actually make sure, okay, boom, you have an answer to your question, right? And then you can go and put the work in. That's really the goal. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to share?
Nah.
Yeah. That's it. Right?
That's it. Like, we're gonna be giving it all out.
Yeah.
Like, we'll give it all out for free. See what happens in the world. Whatever you put out in the world, you give, you'll get back 10 times. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting time over the next 2025. We'll see where we're at the end of 2025.
Yeah, man. Excited.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's get this.
We're rolling. Let's make ballers bulletproof again.
Oh yeah. Let's make.
You ready? Want me to say it?
No, let's do it both.
Let's make ballers bulletproof again.